Under the Istanbul sky, Mauro Icardi is living in a space that seems detached from the noise that once surrounded his career for many years. A high-end residential area overlooking the Bosphorus Strait, private enough to stay away from unnecessary attention, yet still reflecting the status of a striker once valued at millions of dollars. After all the controversies, the pressure from the pitch, and a volatile personal life, this place feels like a new phase in Icardi's life, where everything becomes more orderly and controlled. But how did a boy who left Argentina at a young age navigate the complex paths of European football to then stand in the position he is today? Which decisions shaped his career? And what truly makes up the Mauro Icardi of the present? To understand that story, we need to go back to the early years when his journey first began. Mauro Icardi's journey was formed very early on, and from the start, it bore the distinct marks of European football. When he was a child, he left Argentina to grow up in Spain, in an environment where efficiency and pragmatism were always placed higher than outward flashiness. That context gradually molded Icardi into the type of striker who lived by goal-scoring instincts, by the sense of appearing in the right place and delivering the finishing blow at the right moment. The early years at Udinese helped him clearly shape his role as a center forward. After that, at La Masia, Icardi continued to refine his technical foundation and ability to handle the ball in tight spaces. But the inability to break into the Barcelona first team also showed very clearly that he did not truly belong to a system that valued controlling the entire match. It was an unpleasant crossroads, but it inadvertently pushed him closer to the path most suitable for him. The first major turning point came when Icardi moved to Italy to wear the Sampdoria jersey. In Serie A, in an environment rich in tactics and demanding rigor, he quickly understood that his value would be measured by goals, not by showing off, but by the ability to create a difference in decisive moments. Being promoted to the first team and continuously scoring, even in big matches such as against Inter, helped his name quickly fall into the sights of top clubs. And also from there, the road leading Mauro Icardi to the true peak began to open up. The biggest turning point in Mauro Icardi's career began when he joined Inter Milan. In a time when the team lacked stability, Icardi quickly became the center of the attack. He was not the type of striker to show off technique, but he possessed the most important thing, a goal-scoring instinct in the penalty area. Consecutive goals, especially in important matches, helped him twice win the Serie A top scorer title and confirm his status as one of the most effective strikers in the league. However, along with success were off-field controversies when his role as captain and internal issues made him a focus of media attention. After that period, Icardi moved to Paris Saint-Germain, where he still scored and won more titles, but in a squad full of stars, he was no longer the center of the sporting project. The next turning point came when he moved to Galatasaray. In Istanbul, Icardi once again became the main striker and found again the feeling of importance in the team. After many years of ups and downs, it was this place that brought him a new balance in his career and life. Currently, Mauro Icardi lives in Istanbul, the city where he plays for Galatasaray. His house is a high-end villa located in a private residential area with a direct view of the Bosphorus Strait. This space is just quiet enough to stay away from public noise, but still convenient for the daily life of a professional player. Icardi moved here with Argentine actress Eugenia China Suarez, opening a more stable phase in his life in Turkey. The architecture of the villa combines classic European style with modern lines, creating a space that is both luxurious and warm. Through the images he shares on Instagram, it can be seen that this is not a house designed for ostentation, but a place for family life. The outdoor area revolves around a large swimming pool, where Icardi often relaxes after training sessions and matches. Around the pool are wooden decks and many green trees creating a natural private space. Sometimes he appears in the pool while his Cane Corso dog lies resting nearby, and there are also times when his two daughters play in the water under the peaceful watch of their father. Surrounding the house is a large and green garden, like a natural fence that helps separate private life from the outside world. Inside, the interior features bright tones with a large living room, white walls, and cream-colored sofas creating a sense of neatness and quiet. In the inner area is a relaxation space with an indoor jacuzzi and a wood-paneled sauna, where Icardi often uses to recover his body after stressful matches. Beside family life in Istanbul, Mauro Icardi is also known for a luxury car collection that clearly reflects his lifestyle. Among the many cars he owns, there are three models that frequently appear in the daily life of the Argentine striker. The first is a Lamborghini Urus, a high-performance SUV that Icardi started using in 2022, coinciding with the time he joined Galatasaray. Equipped with a twin-turbo V8 engine, this car can reach speeds of over 300 kilometers per hour and has a market value of about $260,000. The Urus represents the powerful and dynamic aspect of Icardi's life, suitable for the fast pace of a professional player. Besides that, he also often appears with a Lexus LC500, a luxury coupe with a more refined style. With a brown leather interior and meticulous handcrafted design, the car brings a smooth and comfortable driving experience. This is the car Icardi often uses when moving in the city with his family, reflecting a gentler pace of life off the pitch. The third car is a Mercedes-Benz V-Class limousine customized to Vichy standards. With a black exterior and a redesigned interior with lounge seats, a panoramic glass roof, and high-end wood details, this car is used by Icardi for daily trips to the training ground or discreet appointments. Each car serves a different purpose, just like the way Icardi balances his career, personal life, and private moments. After more than a decade of competing at the highest level, Mauro Icardi now owns an estimated fortune of about $100 million. Most of his income still comes from football. At Galatasaray, Icardi receives a salary of about $9 million per year, not counting bonuses related to goals and team achievements. Besides that, he also has a long-term sponsorship contract with Nike lasting until 2027, bringing him several million dollars each year. On social media, especially Instagram with more than 14 million followers, Icardi also earns about $3 million per year from brand partnership content. In addition, he also owns many real estate properties and investments accumulated during his time playing in Italy and France, creating passive income sources that help maintain the value of his assets. In total, Icardi's annual income is estimated at about $15 million or more, depending on performance and accompanying bonuses. Currently, Mauro Icardi is experiencing a more stable phase compared to previous years. After many fluctuations in his personal life, he decided to focus more on his career at Galatasaray and rearrange his private life in a more discreet and orderly direction. This phase began after his marriage with Wanda Nara ended in 2024. The divorce case attracted great media attention as it involved legal disputes over finances and child custody rights. In that process, Wanda Nara once requested a large allowance for herself and the two daughters, while Icardi also carried out legal procedures so that the children could return to live with him. Even though the marriage has closed, the role of a father still holds an important position in his life. Icardi has two daughters, Francesca and Isabella, and whenever the match schedule allows, he spends time with his children through simple activities such as walking, roller skating, swimming in the pool at home, or participating in events together. Besides that, Icardi also opened a new chapter in his emotional life when starting a relationship with Argentine actress and model Eugenia, often called China Suarez. This relationship was made public in early 2025, and since then he often shares everyday moments with her on social media, mainly in travels and short holidays. In daily life, Icardi maintains a fairly disciplined lifestyle. In addition to training and competing, he pays attention to his nutrition and maintaining his physical condition. When he has free time, he even cooks for himself as a way to relax after the stressful pace of professional football. From a young player leaving Argentina to pursue a dream in Europe, Mauro Icardi has gone through many peaks, controversies, and also volatile phases in his life. Today, in Istanbul, he seems to be entering a calmer new chapter, where his career, family, and personal life are gradually finding balance. But is this the most stable phase in Icardi's life? Or does his journey still have many things ahead? If you want to continue exploring the stories behind the lives of football stars, remember to hit like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos.